This is day 26 of Verilog Interview Questions. I will go ahead with most of the Verilog Interview questions here. So, our first question will be, what is the difference between a blocking and non-blocking assignment within a procedural block? We know that blocking or equal to statements are executed sequentially from one logic gate or one device logic to other, and the next statement waits until the current statement is completed. So this is called blocking statement or blocking assignment. It means that the first statement is executed, thereafter the next statement can be executed thereafter. Means the next statement have to wait before the first statement or current statement is completed. Non-blocking statements are statements that are scheduled to execute concurrently at the end of the current simulation time step, allowing for more accurate modeling of sequential logic. So these are the statements that are executed concurrently at the end of the current simulation. Means both of them will concurrently execute at the end of the current simulation time step, allowing for more accurate modeling of sequential logic. So this is non-blocking assignment. These both have different. It means the blocking assignment would take the current statement to be completed, thereafter the next statement can be completed. But in non-blocking statement, both statements can currently occur and current simulation at the end of the current simulation time step, and thereafter allowing more accurate modeling of sequential logic. So how do you model a delay locked loop in Verilog? As you know, delay locked loop or DLL in Verilog is modeled similarly to a PLL, phase locked loop. It focuses on delaying the input clock by a precise amount. Means the clock signal is delayed by a precise amount. It includes components like a delay line. It has some delay line which delays the clock signal from a precise amount. It has a phase detector about which detects the phase, and control logic which controls the logic like AND gate, OR gate, NAND gate. This can also be modeled using analog behavioral code or instantiated from library primitives. What is the purpose of $time system task? The $time system task returns the current simulation time as an integer value. Means it can be -1 second, -100 nanosecond, -100 picosecond, 1 picosecond, 100 picosecond, like such. Typically in the smaller time unit is specified by the time scale directive. It means it can be negative, positive or 0. It is useful for time stamping events during simulation. Means as we know that we stamp on postal stamps, like we have some stamps, it similarly in the same way we have time stamping. It means for a particular time scale directive we have a particular time stamping there. How do you model a serializer in Verilog? A serializer in Verilog converts two parallel data into a serial data stream. It is modeled using shift register which shifts out the data bits sequentially, controlled by a clock and a load signal to load new data into the register. It is controlled by a clock and a load signal to load new data into the register. Thereafter we have the last question here, that what is the difference between a positive edge and a negative edge control? So positive edge triggers when there is the rising edge of a signal from low to high, and negative edge triggers when there is falling edge of a signal from high to low. Thanks for today's session. You'll have next session ahead.